So as always, this reading is going to be based on your birthday, also known as the Decan. So if your birthday is between February 19th and February 29th, you are a first Decan Pisces, and this reading is for you. You are in the right place. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What does look at abundance trying to come out of the deck? I saw it sitting at the bottom of the deck, and here it is trying to come out. Abundance is trying to come out, so let's just let her come out. She came out. But she's going to come with some conditions, right? The opportunity for abundance is here. Oh. Even though... All right, let me just start with what has to happen. So abundance came out. Like I said, she was sitting at the bottom of the deck, and there she was hanging out. So we let her come on out, right? However, before Miss Abundance came out, power came out. So you have to step into your own power to unleash this abundance. And it's funny because when I was looking at her at first, she was in the reverse, but she came out in the upright. She came out in the upright, okay? So even though right now it might be a standstill, success is here. There's still, and then change is here as well. What I'm feeling like is that there is an internal change. There's an internal shift that needs to happen to, well, number one, it's because power came out first. So first unleashing your power, but what else? What are the other things that, it's funny because we've got, wow, look at this. We've got purification. We've got trust, which was in the reverse for Aquariuses. And then we have pleasure, which came up in another reading that I did earlier today. So this is super interesting. This is super clear. This is super clear. This is super clear. Your power, we're starting with power and we're ending with pleasure. So September is giving you the opportunity to do what? To tap into your own power, okay? To trust, even though you're at a standstill. So I say this all the time. This card, because this, is this a pelican or a herring? It's a pelican. Because this pelican is has its feet in the mud, and because it's in the swamps, this gives me always like real Florida, real Louisiana vibes. It feels very old to me. It feels very ancestral. And so this card to me is always about ancestral patterns keeping us at this standstill, keeping us from moving forward, keeping us from our success, right? We have power sitting over success. Trust is at the bottom. So trust your power, trust that success is on the way, trust that abundance is here, but there does need to be a change, right? And that change is coming to a pleasure. Walking through the door to pleasure, not tripping yourself up. And then we have the standstill card, right? So there's still some ancestral stuff. There's some leftover energy that needs to be washed away. It needs to be purified. It's funny because your guides were very specific that, wow, okay, that this was the deck I was supposed to use. I like to mix and match decks, but for some reason they were very clear. So yeah, so this ancestral standstill needs to be purified, right? This is a purification process. And as part of that purification process, some folks are going to have to be let go, right? Because we have this purity card. And so this card to me is always about seeing things from a different perspective. You see the wolf has two different eyes. But what the book talks about is basically not giving your time, talent, energy to people who don't deserve it. Not trying, this card is about not trying to prove yourself to people who don't believe in you, Okay, not trying to prove yourself to people who are just not seeing it for you. So if you are a first decan Scorpio, okay, now we're starting with power. And then we have this purity energy, right? So we know what we need to do. We need to move away from people, places, and things that make us doubt our power. Okay? Because the longer we stay in those places, the longer it's going to take for us to get the abundance that we're looking for. Okay? And then here's just one last card for you, right? It's time to move away, right? So this could be either travel over water or long distance travel, but definitely like, and even if it's a traveling in your mind because you can't get away right now because either it's not safe or just because you don't want to go out into the world, which I don't blame you. It's definitely time to move on from this energy. And again, looking, this is giving me like old ancestor taking you, this young soul, away, okay? Away, away, away. And where is it taking you? It's taking you towards purity. You see that? Look at the direction they're going in. Right? They're taking you towards purity, taking you to your success. But you have to trust the process. You have to slow down and you have to trust the process. All right? You have to trust that it's going to work out. And so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Please drop down in the comments. Let me know if this resonates for you, and or if it doesn't. I will see you next time. Hey, bye. This message is for my second decan Pisces. And so this is for Pisces. What is these? This is for Pisces born between March 1st and March 10th. March 1st and March 10th, right? And each of the decans is ruled or is influenced by other signs, other planets. And this one is actually ruled by Cancer and the moon. Just so you know that those are other energies that are influencing you. So for you, I'm getting very much shit. This again? Really? Wow. And it's not in the reverse. Okay. So in the earlier reading, I think it was, I don't know, maybe it was Aquarius. This came up. So the message for you, Pisces, is to get away from folks and to dig into me time, okay? It is about your healing. September is all about your healing, but healing in, wow, I can't believe this came up again. Okay, this is crazy. And I shuffled these cards. This is wild. No, this makes no sense. Wow, okay. That's really interesting. So anyway, so we have meditate in reverse. So I'm very much getting the sense that even if you're not going out of the house, you need to, like I said, go even more internal, right? Maybe figuring out what meditation means to you. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting, right? Meditation could be sound healing, playing an instrument to raise your vibrations, okay? But you need to do something just for yourself, right? We have sex, but we have sex in reverse. So actually not looking to other people to make you feel good, but really looking to yourself. It's like preserving your energy, keeping your energy. September is a month for you to chill, okay? To read, to watch a movie, to do some aromatherapy. This came out in the reverse for another reading I did earlier, okay? It's internal, right? That is what September is presenting you the opportunity to do. And you really need to, take that advice, because what I'm hearing is that things are going to be picking up for you. And so you want, oh, I get it. So you want to, if there's like a project or there's something that you've been wanting, I am getting the sense that it's going to be coming to fruition. So you need to have your spiritual ducks in a row. Look at this, connect to crystals. And we have the 11, which is about divine partnerships. Okay. So yeah. So just like I was saying, like whatever you've been trying to manifest, these things actually will help you not just to manifest the thing that you're looking for. So like definitely reading and researching up on the thing that you want to do, maybe watching movies about the thing that you want to do, right? So that you have a point of reference. But even more importantly, like calming your brain, getting into a spiritual practice so that you can keep whatever it is that you're getting. Because it's not just about the keeping. It's about the getting. It's not just about the manifesting. It's about the experiencing. And so you're being called to experience life in a deeper way. And you are a Pisces, right? So you are being encouraged to delve deep, dive into the deep waters of yourself, right? And maybe this sex in reverse, maybe it's like you're being too externally focused right now. And so you're sharing the deep, dark parts of yourself, maybe, with people, places, or things that don't deserve it. So September is providing you with the opportunity to get internal, find what makes you happy, what makes you joyful, what makes you peaceful, center yourself first. And yeah, that's what I have for you. That was so interesting. Oh, wow. And there it is again. Literally, I just pulled, I just split the deck in half. And look at this. I have the standstill in reverse, which was in the upright for the first decans, right? And so all of these things will move you forward. Standstill over. Okay? Standstill is coming to an end for you. So again, you want to make sure that you have all of your spiritual ducks in a row, and that is all I have for you. That is incredible that standstill card, I just randomly picked it up and it came, and it just, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, get your spiritual hygiene together so that you can keep what you get. All right, talk to you later. Drop down in the comments, let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Third Decan Pisces, this is your reading. So if you were born between March 11th and March 20th, this reading is for you. So it's weird because I got the urge to shuffle and have your deck, have your cards out before the reading, and I didn't get the vibe to do that before, so I don't know why. But anyway, that's what happened. So we have the 10th house, right, which is the world in reverse. And so this is like you're standing in the world. This is the house ruled by Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about like achievement and all of those things. And so it's, oh, okay. It's interesting. All right. So it is in reverse. So if you're working towards something, if you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to manifest something, you need to do a little bit more research. And here we are in Virgo season. That's so interesting. So using September to do what Virgos do best, and that is analyze. You want to think everything through. We have void, course of moon missing, but it was in the reverse. So typically when this card is in the upright, it's when the moon is missing. It's like when the moon is in between a certain phase, they say the moon is void, of course. And so ultimately this would be like not moving forward. This would be like take no action, but it was in reverse, right? So you will be able to take action, but not until you've done your research. Yeah. Yeah. So you will be able to act on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. This is also a recognition. So the recognition that you want is here. I mean, it was the first card out of the deck, but it's just not the right time yet. It's just not the right time yet. It's coming, but it's not the right time yet. Wow, Pisces, you literally showed up in your own reading in reverse. Mm-mm-mm. Sitting right under the world card and your reputation. So whatever you're wanting to manifest, part of the reason why it's not manifesting for you is because you don't have faith. You don't believe it. And if you don't believe it, you're not going to achieve it. And my God, look at this. We have Taurus in reverse. It was I have. And that's right under analyze, right? So you're not looking at everything that you have correctly. You're not looking at everything you have. You're not analyzing things. You're not taking things in properly. Oh my God. Wowzers. So you have take no action, right? You're coming out of this energy of take no action, but what's stopping you is your faith. And not just your faith, man, because the ninth house, this is the house of the occult. This is the house of mystery. This is the house of like divination. This is the house of spiritual activity, like using your faith. It's not just like, oh, I have faith. Like the ninth house is about using the mystery, being the alchemist in your own life. But you are topsy-turvy. Like the world is upside down right now. And I get it. Shit's crazy, okay? But you've got to really look at how you're analyzing things. You have a lot more than you think you have, okay? You have a lot more than, not only do you have a, because the analyze is in the upright and the I have is in the reverse. So it's like, not only do you have a lot more than you think you have or that you believe you have, like the way you're analyzing things is off. Yeah. And maybe the world shook your faith because we have the world as the start and we have the faith as the ending, so to speak, in this reading. And so maybe the world changed how you look at yourself, okay? But ultimately, you've got to decide that you're worthy. You've got to believe in yourself, regardless of what the world says about you. And September is going to obviously test your faith, or maybe your faith has been tested already. Yep. So we had partners in reverse. Okay. So like I said, maybe it's been testing your faith already. So you've partnered maybe with, people who didn't have your best interest at heart. Okay. We all do that. But look at this. Don't let that take you off your life's purpose, your destiny. The North Node is about destiny, what you came here to do. What did I say? Oh, I'm so amped. It doesn't matter what the world says about you. It doesn't matter. This is the card about public reputation. First card out of the deck. It does not freaking matter. It can't stop your destiny. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. All right? It's about how you see you. What can Pisces do to right these wrongs? Turn this stuff upright. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Got to be more careful. Look at that. Ooh, those nails. Woo! Those nails are crazy, but whatever. Remove those limiting labels you're wearing. That's it. I ain't got no more. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's it. Take the mask off. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye.